NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Some confidence for Charlotte with the win in their last matchup against the Brooklyn Nets.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just...
Here's Williams. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Now the feed to Lopez. Fades and shoots. That's good. Lopez has got 6.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway jumper, but he gets it to go.
Buckets. He's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. The Hornets #1.
Well, better protection of the rim. 2 weeks, Kevin, has helped them cut down on the easy scoring. They've also done a better job on the mid-range coverage as well, getting to their man quicker and finding ways to clog up the passing lanes.
Here's Buckets. Misses the 3. Last game for the Charlotte Hornets, it was a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, they were lucky it wasn't a blowout because they didn't put forth a very strong performance in that one.
Yeah, they just couldn't find anything to work for him, Steve. No matter what approach they used, it was futile.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that. Al Jefferson, 6'10", over 280 pounds, and he's got a 9'2" standing reach. He's got the size to play center, but hasn't always been a great defender at that position. I thought Charlotte really put him in a good position last year, however, with their scheme, and he was very effective.
And he gets it to go. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by Stevenson. And Anderson kicks to Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 5 points so far.
Just the shot they wanted. Point-blank range.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Walker against Williams. Walker the pass to Buckets. He dishes it to Stevenson. 6 on the shot clock. Stevenson right side. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up.
And I'll tell you what, guys, there's no better feeling than coming back to where it all started, seeing your friends and family in the stands and just destroying the hometown team. He's looking to go 2-0 here on the season, complete the hometown sweep. That would be awfully sweet for him.
Williams dishes to Lopez. Pass to Johnson. Lopez sets a screen for Johnson. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I don't know, Steve, but the momentum of this game has certainly swung like a pendulum.
Buckets is guarded by Johnson. Launches a 3. No good from Buckets. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Williams kicks to Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Walker the pass to Buckets. It'll count. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline.
Friday, March 6th. Kyle.
And off we go, a close game. Now starting the second quarter. Hey, guys, what stands out? Group in for the Nets. Brook Lopez is checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Young comes in for Johnson. Alan Anderson's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Jarrett Jack. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Al Jefferson is checked in for Biyombo. Buckets comes in for Kid Gilchrist. And Stevenson's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Mo Williams. On the court for Charlotte, inside you have Vonleh and Jefferson. Ryan Roberts out there with Lance Stevenson. And it's Buckets in at the 3 slot. looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to Golden State.
And you look at the stat sheet from that night. I mean, the turnovers were just glaring. No way you're going to give up the ball as many times as they did and still win.
Well, not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense and force even more turnovers on the other side. That's the only way you're really going to be able to counteract giving the ball to the opponent at your end.
Trying his luck deep, and again, Charlotte with the triple.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Williams dishes to Lopez. Lopez left side. The shot is off, and Charlotte will go the other way with it. Screen by Jefferson. Roberts passes to Buckets. There's the dish to Roberts. Pass to Buckets. From past the arc. Here's Vonleh. Jefferson trying to break loose. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
The Hornets shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And over the course of the season, guys, they've shot a very respectable 78% from the line.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Charlotte making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Well, the Bobcats then, now Hornets, might have been a little bit late to the analytics movement, but that's going on in the NBA all over the place. And they're full-time on it now.
Yeah, they're all over it. Last season, they had a half-dozen of their staff devoted to analytics.
Charlotte's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Jefferson. The offensive rebound. Stevenson with a clean look. And
well, guys, I'm here with...
All right, fellas, still anyone's ball game right now. A few things from the first half.
here we go now, the start of the third quarter. Welcoming you for the Nets. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Lopez. Bogdanovich comes in for Anderson. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Darren Williams. The Hornets also changing it up. Biyombo is checked in for Jefferson. Ryan Roberts comes in for Vonleh. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kemba Walker. Jarrett Jack is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Young. Then there's Mirza Teletovic. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Plumlee is checked in for Brooklyn. Williams comes in for Bogdanovich. Buckets, he's checked in for Charlotte. Into Johnson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Johnson's got 7 points.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
The shot's good from Buckets.
Assist from Mo Williams.
The Nets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Outside Williams. He feeds it to Johnson. Back to Williams. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Darren Williams has really good size and strength at the point guard spot. And once he gets a step on the guy, it's hard to push him off his line.
And Williams with one of the better post-up games among point guards thanks to his strength.
Yeah, shows that veteran savvy. You know, he can hit you with the fadeaway or get you up in the air and work himself to the foul line. So, you know, this guy's a handful anywhere on the court.
Lance Stephenson's checked in for Charlotte.
Well, Darren Williams has dealt with ankle issues that have held him back a notch from the level we saw in Utah. But when he's right, I think he's still one of the best point guards in the game.
Here's Buckets. And that misses. That would have put him up.
That's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
Jack for 3. The rebound by Buckets. And Williams so tough to handle because Clarkie can pass and shoot and drive.
Yeah, and he has that killer crossover too, Kevin. He can put a lot of pressure on you defensively.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Stevenson. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Shot clock at 6. Williams attacking. And he gets it to go. Williams has got the lead up to 1 now for the Hornets.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Feeds to Johnson. Pulls it up. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Jack's got 3 assists now in this one. Hornets have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Williams passes to Buckets. Puts up a 3. Plumlee with the rebound. The Nets have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Good. And it's a 3-point Nets lead.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Here's Buckets. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Plumlee. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Thaddeus Young. Charlotte also making some changes. Biyombo comes in for Vonleh. And it's Kid Gilchrist in for Lance Stevenson. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Henderson and MKG will fill out the wings. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Al Jefferson. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. Johnson is checked in for Jarrett Jack. Buckets, he's checked in for Charlotte. Hornets trail by 3. Walker with it. Williams picks him up. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Here's Buckets. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. He kicks it to Johnson. Into Brook Lopez. Right at the free throw line. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Second 3-pointer of the half, 4th overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
Lopez, a screen on Walker. Williams kicks to Lopez. Back to Williams. Lopez outside. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
You cannot afford to make mistakes like that here in a tight game.
Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Brooklyn. Outside, Walker. Inside to Jefferson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and 1.
I like that shooting.
For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Johnson in the corner. Back to Williams. Anderson outside. Clock at 6. Johnson outside. Here's the 3. They get it back.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Buckets. He's checked in for the Hornets. Passes it to Kid Gilchrist. Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Here's Buckets. Hornets keep it alive. And Jefferson gets it to go. Jefferson's got 5 points now this quarter. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Williams kicks to Anderson. The baseline J. Again, the miss by Johnson.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?